What's up everyone, it's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It's Thursday, it's time for your DisKingdom Daily News, and on this one I'm going to be talking Pete's Dragon, also going to be talking Star Wars Battlefront, and finally we're going to be talking about the new Marvel TV show, The Runaways. Okay, so let's kick things off. Marvel have announced a brand new TV series is going to be coming to Hulu, the streaming service. No word yet on where it's going to be internationally, because Hulu generally isn't available everywhere else. But nevertheless, this new TV show is based on The Runaways. This movie has been sort of kicking around for a while, but now that's kind of been pushed over. They're going to be moving it to a TV series. This one doesn't look like it's going to be sort of like the Netflix gritty stuff. This idea is that these are a bunch of kids that are basically children of sort of basically bad guys, and they all get superpowers, and they just basically run away, and they kind of take on their parents and stuff, and they've all got like different superpowers. There's also, I'm kind of interested to see if we're going to see like the devil dinosaur, whether or not this one's going to be in it, because there's a dinosaur running around in the comic books. There's also a scroll that can change whether or not that's included, because obviously that's interconnected with sort of scrolls, as we're not too sure if that kind of comes under the Fox stuff, but who knows. There's been so many different deals been going on at the minute. It is interesting to see that Marvel are working with other companies for producing content. Obviously Hulu are looking at how successful Marvel has been for Netflix, so maybe they want a piece of this, but also maybe they're looking at Netflix. They want to be sort of maybe more tone for dark stuff, and they don't want to get that mixed up. And obviously ABC have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and obviously there's lots of DC TV shows. This is really exciting. This does mean that we're going to see a lot more Marvel TV series coming out, because not only have we got S.H.I.E.L.D. and we've got the Netflix stuff, but we've also got the 2 new X-Men series that Fox are working on, and now we've got the Runaway. So we're kind of definitely running into lots of TV shows, and there's going to be lots coming on. So I hope they kind of schedule them so they're not all coming on at the same time like they tend to do with the DC stuff, which is my personal dislike for the DC stuff, for the timing wise, because I can't watch all 4 TV shows in 1 week. It's a little bit too much, though I do like Green Arrow and Flash every week. Okay, so I went to see Pete's Dragon last night. Loved the movie, great movie. I can't really put over how great I thought it was. It did a really good job of kind of telling the story. It's very, very different from the original. It's done in a way that while they keep this general sort of storyline about him trying to find a family, and sort of, it's done very, very different from the first one. Yeah, because I was a huge fan of the original Pete's Dragon. This one has no music side of things. The villain isn't like a pantomime villain. He's not really like that. He just wants to hunt it and the dragon, and that's pretty much it. I think they did a great job in terms of the actual dragon itself. We get to see a lot more of it. It's a lot more. A little bit more different than I was maybe expecting in terms of how it acted, but I thought it was amazing. And like I said, it was a really fun, enjoyable movie. I think it's a good one for families, and I'm sure it's going to pick up steam when it maybe hits like home video and Netflix, etc. I think it's going to be a long-running movie where it will just continue to grow in popularity. I do think Disney have launched so many good ones over the summer that this one, maybe at the end of it, is really good, lots of fun, and I would definitely recommend seeing it, especially at the tail end of the summer as well. And in some Star Wars Battlefront news, GamesCom is going on in Germany this week, and so there's been a whole host of different information coming out there. First off, on the new VR experience, which is going to be coming this holiday, is now basically entitled and connected up with Rogue One. This one does look really exciting. They've been doing some demos of it at the event. There's not too much video footage coming of it. I'm hoping next month at a UK gaming event, I've been booked in for my VR experience, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to see the Star Wars one in action. But this is something I'm really excited about. VR seems to be kind of coming mainstream. I want to try it out, and it's also going to be completely free for people if you've already got Star Wars Battlefront, which I think is a great way, because I think this could have been probably sold as a separate experience, but I'm thinking it's a good idea, and then maybe a good idea just for them to test it. It's not being made by DICE, it's being made by Criterion, different company, but they're all working on it. This is the thing EA have been doing, is they've been bringing lots of different companies in to work on their stuff, and I think this is a great way for them to do it. They've also announced some of the new details on the new Star Wars Battlefront Death Star pack, which is going to have a new trench run mode. The trench mode includes a whole host of different bits and pieces. It's got like the battle station, which can have 3 different phases across with a different objective. Phase 1, you'll be flying X-Wings and A-Wings against TIE Fighters and TIE Interceptors in space, with the main objective is to destroy enough TIE Fighters until their Y-Wing support can come in. Phase 2 will have fighting inside an iconic space station among special areas inspired by the classic trilogy, and you'll also be able to take on the new heroes either as Busk or Chewbacca do. I can never quite work out how to pronounce Bosk or Busk or whatever. And finally, it will the finalization of that mode will see you go back into space, where you get to blow up the Death Stars, where players can become the hero of the rebellion, Luke Skywalker, in a red S-wing, or you can be you've got to be aware of Darth Vader will be dispatched to protect the Emperor's assets in his TIE Advanced Fighter. Again, this is really cool. I'm loving the fact that we're getting some more Star Wars Battlefront content coming in September, and then obviously we're going to have the Rogue One set coming in December, plus we've got this VR experience, and then next year we're going to have whole new Battlefront 2. But I'm loving the fact that it's kind of spread over this extra year with all this extra content, and they keep adding new things to the game. I think it's cool. Well, anyway guys, I'd love to know your thoughts on all of today's stories. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Also on that audio version you can hit that subscribe button, and if you're on Facebook you can hit that like. We are doing a competition this week where we're giving away a $25 gift certificate for DisneyStore.com. You can find all the information on how to enter there over at DisKingdom.com. Well, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. See you guys later.